Right. Hello?
Hello? Oh!
I'm awake now.
8 hours later.
8 hours later. I know, for real. I fucking literally right as you got on, I was like, oh fuck, I was just about to fucking pass out.
I know, that's
about to
exactly
get
what I
a second
said.
one. I watched some Thrones for like an hour, and I was like, maybe
No, I can get back
I'll wake
on.
up.
Yeah.
And I was like, no.
No,
I'm
I'm too
fucking
comfortable,
tired
yeah.
and sad. Dude, it's so good. Oh my god.
Bro.
I'm like halfway through season 6 now.
Have you seen the Stannis part?
I know Stan. Yeah, I saw. Well. Okay. I saw that.
Well, actually, sorry. Which part of Stannis have you seen?
So it was implied, or Brienne of Tarth said that she executed him.
Oh, okay. So you've already seen him burn his daughter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot what season that happens. I think 5, right?
Fucked up. It was like the end of 5.
Yeah, that part was so bad, bro. She's just screaming.
Oh my god.
I was like, oh my god, bro.
They really did it.
Yeah, I was like, damn, they actually did it. I was like, damn.
I was like, there's no way, right? Like he's gonna fucking.
Yeah, like he's gonna come to, she's gonna come to, and they're gonna be like, yeah, let's not do it. Yeah.
Right.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Oh my god, dude. And then the fucking so that was in the same season. Fucking Lady Melisandre is a fucking witch, bro.
Oh, okay.
She's a fucking.
Okay, so this isn't like.
She's at least got a fucking. She's at least blessed with some sort of fucking, whether or not it's the necklace. I thought it was the necklace was the implication that when she took it off.
So this is like. This isn't spoiling anything, like, since you basically already said everything I'm about to say. Yeah, so, like, she's from, like, you know how I said, like earlier, with, like, all the people from, like, across the sea are just crazy motherfuckers with, like, insane powers? Yeah, so she's across from the fucking, like, she's across the sea, and she's, she's a witch, but I'm trying to think of, like, the word of, like, what kind of witch she is, like... She's like almost like those like dark magic, like a warlock. She's basically like a warlock, basically.
Okay.
And so, and then you know how she's always doing like the Lorelei this, the Lorelei. So, and then when I said like pay attention to like the Lorelei and like how people kind of just he with that necklace grants her the power of immortality and like the power of like being young and shit through that necklace. And so and how she's always like, oh, the Lorelei's the one true god, the power of fire, all this, like, that's...
And then Stannis fucking died.
He dies like a bitch. Yeah, so, like, and then how she's always trying to find, like, the one true heir to, like, the fire, the one true heir to, the Lorelei. Yeah, so... Yeah, so, yeah.
I got you,
yeah. I'm not gonna say anything more, but...
Like, I'm trying to fucking...
But yeah, she's a warlock.
They're pausing on so many freaking...
Like, stories and going somewhere else,
Yeah, and I'm like, no!
I just got good! I just started,
yeah, like, Arya just got her eyes back.
Oh.
And that was the last part that I saw from her. Like, she drank the water and then she could see again.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is where she just excels in being an absolute gangster, bro. Like from like when she gets her eyes back. I didn't want to say anything before, but yeah, when she gets her eyes back, like from this point on of what you're seeing from now, like made her like my favorite character. I'm like she was already dope before, she's already like really badass and hanging around like the hound and shit the entire time. I'm like, oh yeah, that's pretty sick. But no, like from here, like from this point on, oh my god, she is a fucking bad fucking ass. Like the best character in the show.
Why are they still asking her what her name? What's the correct
no
answer?
One.
Is the correct answer is no one? I was like, well then why? But she's consistently answered no one like.
But,
over and over
but they
and
don't
over
believe.
again.
She herself doesn't believe she's no one, and they don't believe that she thinks she's no one. She believes she's Arya Stark, House of fucking Winterfell.
Okay.
Like that's who she knows who she is, and so like they don't want that, so they keep trying to like hound that out of her, and she's just like she says it and she like may say it, but like she doesn't believe it, and she knows she doesn't believe it.
Like, even when she was blind, like...
She still didn't,
I don't know,
yeah.
Like, they asked her several times, and she just would say the same thing, you know what I mean? And then, yeah, he had her drink the water.
Right.
Right, and said that if you really are no one, then you don't have anything to worry about, right?
Then yeah, and then, yeah.
Yeah, so, well, I mean, all I saw was that she got her eyes back. It didn't show her like passing out or anything afterwards, so I figured that she's probably not gonna die.
Yeah, no, she has her eyes. No, like this isn't any kind of spoil, but yeah, she has her eyes. Yeah, she got her eyes back.
like I don't know if they're gonna say more, then don't say anything.
No,
But
I'm not gonna say
is
anything.
the
Yeah.
house like do the people go to the house of black and white to to, to die intentionally to like end their suffering?
Did you say you want me to answer that? Yes or no? I forgot.
Like is it as long as it's not like
It's not like a spoiler
like
per se, but it's
are they gonna
definitely
explain it or
kinda like.
or are they just because so like what they've shown?
Well,
They've
actually,
showed,
no, I'm
like,
not gonna say
the
anything.
dad. Okay, they showed the dad bringing in like the daughter that was like had some sort of like disease or something, and she's in constant pain.
So
You know?
you remember when you asked me like when the dude like is at Heron Hall and he changes his fucking face?
Yeah.
He like
yeah.
turns around and changes his face and then he like
Right.
just like is a new person.
Yeah.
So take
I saw all the masks.
right. So that's like the show doesn't really explain,
so,
but like this is
well, okay, so like look, this is what I'm saying, right? Like I understand, like I think that they're taking the faces off of the people, right?
right,
That die and they're using those as masks.
right, correct.
But do they explain why it's those people? Will they tell me like
I
what
think
this-
it's just literally just random people that A are sick, B want to die, or C, you know,
aren't it's or the people that
they've killed or you know
are killing,
or
and-
you know whatever, and they bring him back to the
Right.
house. So, of what I can remember, that's the most explanation you're gonna get is basically like all
Just,
those
like,
people.
suffering.
Yeah, all those people are like either like suffering in some kind of way, have some kind of sick ailment, and so you know they go and drink that water, which you know makes them not feel anything, and then they die, and then they can take their
Right.
face. So it's basically
Right.
like a what's it like a euthanization
that's what I
center
was
kind of
thinking,
thing.
Yeah, it was like assisted suicide.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like-
basically, yeah, it's basically kind of that for people that A know about it, and then B, you know, have that kind of ailment where they don't want to suffer, you know, or like they're super poor and can't do anything more in their life, so they're like, well, peace out. But
Yeah.
but yeah, I think of what I can remember. That's I don't know if you're gonna get any more of an explanation about that. I don't remember much more, but that's basically what I can
Okay.
remember. Is that's just people that are just random people that just throughout time and whatever just have died. They've killed them or you know whatever, and they just
I
went there
gotcha.
to die, and they take their faces afterwards and become that person.
I was like trying to figure out like I was like I can't tell why people I was like trying to figure out if they were just like going and sacrificing themselves or something crazy, you know?
Mm.
Like what the fucking deal was. And then the other thing that was fucking crazy was when she got her eyes taken away. What the fuck? Who was the person that drank the poison?
Her. But she was someone else though, so that entity of whoever she was died. And that's the crazy part is like yeah, it's basically like
Wait,
a spirit.
Oh, okay.
Like it's like, you know, it's still Arya, but
okay,
she
okay,
like
okay.
it's like an overlay basic kind of concept of
right,
like yeah.
right, okay, yeah. I got you. Okay, right.
And that's
Yeah,
why
I
I
was
think
like
those
that- I
people
was
go
like,
and
it
die because
wasn't-
then they can take over their body and their body's already dead, so they don't, you know, they're not actually dying. They just
Right. So was it just like was it a vision then, or was it like
oof, I don't know. Actually, that's a good
You know what
good
I mean?
question.
Like-
Yeah, if it was like a I don't want to say like a
or
dream,
Well-
but like a you know like a fever dream or you know some kind of like
right. Well, because the dude, like the main dude, right? Like, or
Jack and Hagar. Yeah.
he seems like he could be like he might have some sort of, you know, crazy power or something.
Right.
So like I can't tell if he put like how much he's in control of. You know what I mean?
And see, that's something I've always kind of like wondered myself is like, what's he
They don't
actually
really
doing?
explain.
Yeah.
They just kind of
And I still don't know that part. Like I really don't know how much of a hand he has in what he does, or whatever entity that's controlling that power that he has or they
Right.
have. You know what? How much that's actually controlling? Like, oh, that's the
It's all
question I
just
always
very
had.
mysterious,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm just like, explain. like,
Right.
like even
I
in the
know.
books, it doesn't really
'Cause
explain.
it's
Like,
so good.
Yeah,
Like, it's so
like-
fucking interesting. Like, I want them to expand on it and like, yeah. Tell me what the fuck.
explain
so
why.
fucking crazy.
Yeah, because it's like such a
Yeah.
crazy concept where like, yeah, I'm just a new person. I'll just take a face. I'm just that person. Like, what?
Right.
like, what the fuck? It's insane.
And the fact that all the people are scared of them. all
And
the
they
people
don't
in the
know who
city-
they are. They know exactly who they are, but they
exactly.
don't know who they are. Yeah.
Yeah, they know who to. Yeah.
They know who to call. They know like if
Right.
someone mysteriously dies, you know, a king dies randomly, you know, it's like, oh, it was them. They had something to do with it. Yeah.
Yeah, or the old guy that when he had the old dude's face in the street and all the fucking, I don't know if it was the kids running away
Mm-hmm.
or if it was just people running away from him, but it's like, are they scared because do they know because it's dead people they're wearing the face of dead people?
I think they're scared of the fact that they don't know.
Or maybe
Who
it's the robe.
could be?
Maybe it was the robe.
I think it's
that-
like the robe
that
figure
must have
kind
been
of
one
thing.
that he used before
Yeah.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think
Right.
different faces like he uses in like the, you know, like when he was like the guard in Harrenhal
Right.
and he was dressed up as like one of the like the Lannister guards. I think like he just like takes a place as someone so those people think, you know,
Right.
that
right,
person's
right, I
still
gotcha.
there, you know, whatever. Or it's just a new person that just came into like, you know, a new seller, a new merchant, a new soldier, you know, whatever. But I'm pretty
I
sure
gotcha.
it's just the fact that they're just taking the place of said
Right.
person's face, to be honest.
It's so weird. Like, it would be so weird to live in the fucking city and see, like, fucking somebody that has a fucking dead person's face. Like, oh my god.
Dude, I'd be
Like-
fucking losing it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, no wonder people are fucking back in the day are thinking that
Everything's
ghosts and all
witches
kinds of
and
shit.
yeah.
right, like,
No,
I know,
for
for
sure. It'd be
real,
a
like,
way
holy
scarier
shit.
back then to hear about a ghost or, you know, some kind of witch or something.
like when they first were showing the whole body fucking cleaning thing, I was like, no, they don't fucking know.
Yeah. You're like,
Yeah,
no, why
like,
this? Like, oh my
Yeah.
goodness, yeah.
It's like, oh my god.
Oh.
I thought it was gonna be like magic or something. But
Right,
like,
no.
Yeah,
No, it's, yeah,
no.
it's even crazier.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude.
I gotta make a phone call in like 3 minutes just to let you know for it.
Okay.
I don't wanna cut you off when I get there, but
Yeah, no.
yeah, there's so much fucking good shit that I'm getting to.
Oh.
And Jon Snow fucking coming back.
I was just gonna say, how much
for
of Jon
season
Snow
one.
have you? How much of Jon Snow
Yeah,
have
he
you seen?
died at the end of season 5 and then came back. I'm pretty sure it was the first episode. Of
Yeah,
season-
he wakes
season
up.
6.
Yeah, and first
Right.
first scene is him waking up. Yeah, and they're like,
Yeah.
"What the
Oh,
fuck?"
that's right, maybe he died. Right.
Because it ends
Yeah,
with
maybe
him
he died
dying.
the one-
Yeah.
Before or something, yeah, and then she tried to revive him.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like after she like left the room that
She's
he-
like, "Nah, it's not working." And then he
Right.
like comes to, yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
Oh, bro. Okay, so
Which is crazy.
so from where Jon Snow is, the Castle Black, right?
Hmm.
You know the first major fucking city coming down from Castle Black is? Like-
Yeah, the House of Bolton or Winterfell.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah,
sir. And
yeah.
guess who is sitting at Winterfell right now? That crazy
Uh,
dude. His son or
oh,
whatever. The other.
Yeah. That's what I was
yeah.
gonna say. He just killed. Yeah, he just killed his dad.
Yeah.
And became Warden of the North.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking Ramsay.
Ramsay. All right. So.
Ramsay fucking Bolton.
and you
Yeah,
know,
and
so it's
then
you know
Jon
how
Snow was saying that he wants to take.
back Winterfell.
castle.
Yeah. Okay. So you
Yeah,
know how it was
yeah.
Jon Snow and then Ramsay Snow.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. That's all I'm gonna
Well,
say.
that's what
That's all I'm gonna
oh,
say.
shit.
That's all I'll
Alright.
say. But
Oh,
yeah,
fuck.
yeah. Oh
No,
yeah.
man.
It's.
Alright, well, wait, but
I'm not gonna say anything more. But that's
okay,
yeah.
alright. Well, because, yeah, I could think of several fucking things with that, because I thought Snow was the generic bastard name for the North, and then
But
I thought that he was the previous Warden of the North's bastard, and then he I forgot what the word they uses, but he basically like made him his legal son, right? Like,
yeah.
so I just assumed that he was doing that for his bastard kid, you know?
Right, and then you remember how Jon Snow, like what family Jon Snow was a part of? Like,
Yeah,
and they made him
yeah.
like part, like their son, you know, quote unquote. Yeah,
Right.
so it all stems from something of them being Snows. Yeah, it's. I'm not gonna say anything more, but yeah, it's. It's crazy.
Oh shit! Okay.
It's crazy.
Right, I'm getting some fucking ideas.
And then you asked me about, you know, like, oh, who's like the original people that did, you know, who were, you know, the children of the, yeah. And yeah. It's all coming to fruition.
Walkers, bro. Dude, the fucking dude lifting his hands, and the fucking everybody, all the fucking dead standing up, all the wildlings that died.
Yeah, you
fucking
saw
camp.
the fucking what's the place, the what's when they're like they sail across the water to that place and they're fighting all of them, and the dude comes back and he like raises them all up and they're like sailing away from it.
They're sailing away from it.
So
and he's like, dude, they are sentient, bro. They're fucking, like, at least the leaders are.
Yeah.
Like, at least the fucking leaders, like, know
Or
what the
actually
fuck
know
they're
what's going
doing.
on, yeah.
Like, 100%, bro. He was staring fucking down.
He knew, yeah, he knew,
100%.
he could sense who he was. Okay, so,
Right.
so, you know when we were talking about, like, he said, I hope the wall is high enough, and then you just saw him raise all the dead like that? Yeah.
Yeah, for real, yeah, exactly.
I hope the wall's high enough, yeah.
Bro, they were throwing themselves off of, like, the
Oh, the
mountain,
cliffs and shit, yeah. They're just sending it, bro.
they're
Just
making an
sending it,
avalanche,
yeah.
and
Of
then they're
dead
all
bodies,
standing,
yeah.
and they jump off that close hill, and everyone's standing in there like,
And then they all
alright.
just stand
And then
back
they're like,
up, yeah. They're like, oh fuck, yeah.
oh my god.
Yeah.
Dude, and
yeah.
then
Yeah.
one of the elders that dies by the fucking kids, like, come on, fucking move, you, like, was that her kids? Was that her own kids? It was just some
No,
other
it was just like
Okay. And she was like
down the
freaking out
line.
about her.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. She was just freaking out about her kids. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, holy shit, like, this is gonna be fucking crazy. Like,
Dude,
oh my
yeah, this
God.
is where the White Walkers start to just
yeah.
mowing people down, bro. Oh my god.
It's so crazy. I'm honestly pretty glad that the wildlings are, like, joining or that they're behind the wall now, you know, and they're doing the whole Jon Snow thing. I'm like, dude, like,
If
look,
they were behind,
you're
like
gonna
they
need
weren't behind the wall,
everybody-
yeah.
Like, I don't understand why all this fucking, like, tradition bullshit and, like, you know, like, they killed and stuff, like, just like you did, you know what I mean? Like, to them.
Right.
Like, that's what you do in wartime, you know? And that, like, it's just kind of like always wartime to them. And they were once the people of the wall, like, they were once...
Like
there
they
was
were the
no
people
wall,
of North.
you know?
Yeah,
Like,
they
yeah,
were
exactly.
the North, yeah.
Like they said, they are the, you know, they're the people too, right?
Right. They're alive.
Oh
they
my
they
God,
they they're
like-
they're humans. They breathe and shit. Yeah. And the real
Like,
fights
whole
against
thing
the
with
dead.
Ollie,
Yeah.
though, and like I really could. I was so fucking conflicted because I was like, yeah, I understand, you know, feeling like he betrayed him, but like, God, like, is he really gonna fucking hang him? Like, or I couldn't believe that he fucking they all stabbed him, right? Like, at first I
Right.
was like, dude, even fucking Ollie, and then I was like, no way, like, I thought like, oh, he's only going along with it because, like, he doesn't want to be killed, you know, or like he wants to be on the right side of things
Right.
when they take over. But then it was
He actually just fucking
only,
believed
like, a
it.
small
Yeah.
group. Yeah, it was literally like fucking 5 people, and I was like, oh, I thought it was like
Everyone.
these people
Yeah.
were speaking. Yeah, right, exactly. So I was like, oh fuck, like that was fucked up. He hung. I think the last thing I watched from the episode I paused was he hung them all.
Oh, I'm getting a call actually. Give me a second.
Yeah. Oh no, you're good. I gotta place mine right now. So
Okay,
I'll
cool.
be back in a bit.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh yeah. I gotta call them back at like 10:30. They schedule a time with us, and then the reception. Oh yeah, he's just walking into a meeting.
What?
It's like I paused for a second because I'm like, are you sure he's not like closing his door because he's getting ready for the meeting?
The
with
call?
me?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, yeah, I just saw him going to the conference room. I'm like, well, he probably wouldn't be going to the conference room for a meeting with me.
Yeah.
Because I'm just gonna be calling him, so, alright, I'll call him back in 25 minutes. Watch me get a phone call in fucking 2 minutes.
I was gonna say, watch, just gonna fucking. Yeah, sorry, sorry, I was late for our meeting. I was just behind on something, whatever
Yeah,
bullshit
right, I
shit
know.
people fucking say when they're late or whatever.
Well, they might be under, like, big scrutiny or so. They might be dealing with a big project right now. There's a project where it's one of our clients, and I can't really say what it's confidential. I finally have something that I'm not allowed to share.
Right.
But, yeah, there's some.
There's a big project basically in the works.
Yeah, there's a big project of like exporting video footage from some alleged incident. So, it's a very need-to-know basis kind of thing, and so they might be dealing with like some sort of legal work with that. I don't know,
security or whatever.
Yeah. Like I don't even know enough about it to know like if they would be, if they're. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know enough. Yeah.
To even say what you don't even know about, yeah. Like, I just don't know. Yeah.
Like, I know enough to do my part of the job.
And that's it, yeah.
Everything is so, yeah. Yeah, they're not supposed to know. There's like there's 4 people that know, I think, that we know. So there's like 2 people at the company, at their company, and then there's 2 people at our company that know. Myself and my boss. But other than that, like, nobody knows.
Right. That's fucking crazy. Well, that definitely, okay, that makes a lot more sense then.
Yeah. But, like, holy shit, why would you schedule a meeting? I don't know. Hopefully it was time pressing.
Right.
Because I don't fucking get up at 9:45.
I was just
I don't go to bed at the time I went to bed and fucking get up at 9:45 unless I have a call between 10 and 10:30. Like, oh,
with that, you're fucking, you know, already prepared for it and all this, yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, I'll just take a few more dabs before the.
Yeah, right? Well, fuck, I guess I'll just get high. Actually, Spreckens. I don't even have weed to get high with.
Bro, what happened
Not
to your
really.
jar?
Dude, I already smoked all of it.
I know. I didn't hear that. I was like, wait a minute.
Dude,
Wait a minute.
that bitch is fucking has been
remember that
gone.
time I bought an ounce. Yeah.
Like the sad thing is, I was even trying to like be smart about it, like pick out all the smallest nugs first, like load half little nice bowls and shit. No, that bitch is still fucking. That bitch was gone.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
And then I'm
Yeah,
like,
as long as you never break down the carpet weed, bro. Carpet weed's not worth it.
no, never.
Ever. Yeah, break down and get yourself some carpet weed. Now, couch nug.
Couch nug?
On the other hand.
I'd fuck with some couch nug, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Uh-huh. You got it. Nugmeg.
Oh yeah, I smoke like the broke stoner. I'm about to even load some fucking. So I have like a little plug nug, and I have a bunch of
shake.
Even worse, like basically like ash.
Oh, no.
Basically smoking like a half already smoked bowl on top of fucking a little plug nug.
Hey, but you know that there's gonna be a little bit of burn.
Yeah, I was gonna say that has it. Yeah, exactly.
Stomp it down and then cover it. You know, like if you. I used to do that, like you just make your own carb, right? So cover the top of the bowl and then just like limit the airflow in and then it'll make it like slow roast.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly, that's what I'm doing right now.
I know the way. Yeah. I remember.
I'm debating if I go get more weed today or not. I kind of spent my fun money already.
Right.
But
I was gonna say, if you just pick up the same amount that you normally would, because you got that fat check. But if you buy like what you normally would, then it's gonna last a lot longer.
I know.
What I find is even when I pick up more, like, and I'm thinking, oh, like it'll last me longer, right? I won't have to like, nah, I smoked that. I don't know how it happens.
Like
it's around, you know what I mean?
I was just gonna say like, I'll buy an ounce. Takes me, say 2 or 3 weeks to smoke. I buy 2 ounces. Takes me 2 or 3 weeks to smoke. I buy fucking 4 ounces.
It's fucking crazy,
takes me
bro.
2 weeks a week to smoke.
Circus.
Yeah, like I'm just like, dude, like the more weed I smoke, the more like the faster I go through it. The less weed I smoke, the longer I have. So I'm just like, what do I do here?
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I mean, my thing is now is like I don't really give myself a fucking hard time about my vices. Like, I need to get through the day most days, so I'm good with that.
Honestly,
you know, like,
that's really I need to quit looking at the money aspect and just be like, I can buy weed. I have money to buy weed. I have money for fucking gas for 2 weeks, and then I have money for rent, so I shouldn't fucking.
Am I
stress
saving
it.
some? Yeah. Am I saving some money? As long as I'm saving, like, if I'm able to save something every month and pay all my bills, and you know, not feel like I'm hating not spending money. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause I could get hit by a bus tomorrow. Like, you know, like. I'm not gonna fucking save all my money just to fucking die, you know?
See, and that's where I'm kind of, I'm just like, I'm trying to be a fucking penny fucking presser. He's like, I need to save this, I can't be, you know, but it's like, I just...
But then there's other things.
And then, you know, then there's other things where I'm just like, I'll just fucking throw money to the wind for it. Fuck it, yeah. So I'm just trying to like how do I box this shit in? How do I fucking?
It's so fucking. I don't fucking like. That's the whole fucking adult experience is fucking figuring out self-control. Like holy fuck.
See, and that's where I'm just like, I just need, I'm trying to learn better
Like
self-control.
different levels of self-control.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Like I'm like, all right, I'm not spending money on stupid shit like I was. So we're good there. You know, I'm fucking sober. So so I'm not spending money on anything like that. So like I'm like saving way more. But with that open income, then I'm just like, that's a new video game. Sounds kind of cool.
Right.
4 Red Bulls today sounds kind of nice.
Yeah.
You know. So I'm just like, I'm
Well,
spending.
you can treat yourself. There's nothing wrong with treating yourself, for sure. I get you.
But I'm just like, fuck.
I know.
How do I like not like continually treat myself? Yeah, yeah. Because I think about all the times like, man, I could just buy like a knife, maybe. Oh, another video game, kinda. Oh, fucking, you know.
Right. I treat myself to like with the games. I try to do like if there's like a lot of games out or something that I want, I try to do no more than like 1 per month because I know that there's usually a month of gameplay for whatever the game is, you know.
Right.
Like I could force myself to play that game, you know. And if
Get
the
that time
other
out of
game
it.
isn't like time pressing, like it's some sort of multiplayer thing, like yeah, like Dark and Darker, where like I really want to play this early part, even though it's probably gonna like change and everything's gonna fucking wipe and it's all gonna be different because this is like fucking first Tarkov, where you're gonna get to be able to say, "Oh yeah, I remember when," you know.
Yeah, I remember when you
Yeah.
couldn't be doing this. I remember when you could jump
Right.
through this fucking wall right
Exactly.
here. Yeah.
And I love fucking seeing games like that. Like I love that fucking development. So usually I can limit myself to about one
A
per
game,
month,
yeah.
a game. Yeah. And then I try to always do CD keys, even if it's like $2 cheaper. You know what I mean? Because $2 here, $2 there, $2 there. That's
Right.
a fucking case. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
that's a bad financial decision right there. Waiting to be made.
Yeah, right?
This, what's my time card? You get nothing. How about that? $8.11. $11. Oh. Nine. I honestly hate filling out my time card. I had just like this stupid fucking clock in, clock out bullshit.
I love the clock in, clock out. It's so nice.
You know, like, you would think it'd be nice to be able to fill out. You don't have to do it right away. You can give yourself a little extra time. If you don't remember, it's not a big deal. It fucking sucks.
Yeah, until you have to do it every single day and remember to do it every single fucking day. Yeah.
I can't. I don't do it. I do it once a week. Like, I go back and I, like, reference my messages I sent in, like, the...
You fill out your time card once a week and your job allows that? What?
Yeah, so, like, I submit my time. So, like, all my time is self-reported.
What?
Yeah.
What in the white people
So-
shit is that?
It's not-
That's
well,
straight up some fucking trust. Holy moly!
well,
They'll never let my fucking ghetto ass fucking do that.
let me think. Like, it just depends on the nature of the business,
Right.
you know,
right.
because in my line of work, like, there wouldn't really
Be like a clock in, set
The-
time,
there
clock in,
are-
out, set time kind of.
there's programs you can get like that. Well, there's a couple things they could do. They could like either have me. I have to do all of my work through like a VM, a virtual machine, or on a machine that's at work that I have to remote into, and then they could log all the time automatically. You know, like with when I remote into the system, it would start a timer, and when I log out, it would close the timer and it would log that, and then it would enter that, and that would be part of my time. And then the only time I would get paid for would be the time that I'm logged in there. They could do that, but the nature of the work is that sometimes I'm working on something and I don't need to be on a computer, you know what I mean? Like maybe I'm just taking a phone call, and I don't need to be
Right.
in the office to take a phone
Actually
call.
on, you
Right.
know, said device to be showing, you know, whatever you're doing.
Now the
okay.
solution would be is if I was in the office all the time, then I would take phone calls and stuff, you know, from there, and when I would get to the office, I would clock in. But there's not like a big need for me at the office, and I'm more effective here. You know, like I have
You
my
have-
entire fucking setup with all my programs and everything.
How
on a
you
VM.
have it, how
Yeah.
you, yeah.
I said so, and I have like a great mic and headphones and everything. I can call clients and, you know, sound
It sounds
professional. I turn
good.
my fans off and shit. Yeah.
Right.
So, a lot of times, like, I just do work remotely, and so it'll be like 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there. So there's not really like a convenient way for me to clock in, clock out.
Clock in for the
So-
50 minutes, clock out for 50
Right.
minutes, clock back. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that would be dumb. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
no, I
it'd
see
be a
what you mean.
pain in the ass.
Yeah.
So but I have to fill out my time card like that though. And so there's two places I fill it out. I do an Excel sheet that's just like this day, this client, from this time to this time. And even if it's 15 minutes, I have to put it down there because
Right.
it's where I was at that time.
At that moment.
For liability and also
I feel like, yeah,
uh,
more so for liability's sakes.
I
Yeah.
also want to be precise because like if I need to go back and remember when
Like
I
a
was
reference
somewhere,
said, yeah.
exactly.
You want to have that
So-
pinpoint accuracy of like, you know,
Right,
no,
right.
I was there at, you know, X time, talked to this person, you know, got this information. No, okay, no, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. So then I have another thing that I have to fill out, and that's so the Excel sheet also includes like any time that's not directly billable to a client. So like if I'm doing internal work, so like filling out my time card, which I call documentation. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
That's like something that goes on this sheet. Then I have to fill out these like Google Forms, and it's super simple. It's just like it's basically an online time card, like a job worksheet kind of thing. Like, oh, what'd you do today? And like you fill out the times you work. So then I have to do that for any of the Excel entries that pertain to a client, because that's where I put the notes for the job, because those notes go directly on the invoice. So the fucking documentation and this shit is like, I fucking hate it.
Yeah, no, that's a fucking, yeah, that sounds like a pain in my ass to fucking have to,
Yeah.
like, pull all those
Like
fucking
it's
sheets all.
pretty easy. It's not like that much, but it's just like
You just
it's
gotta do it.
anxiety inducing. Yeah, because there's so many fucking entries. It's
Little
like,
fuck ups that
I
you could
literally
maybe
have
do.
to go back and account for 15 minutes of my time at a time, you know? Like,
Right.
mm.
And then remember what was happening in those. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, I'm pretty good about sending messages and stuff because I know that I do this. So I send messages when I leave somewhere and when I arrive somewhere, when I call someone, when I get off the phone with, or like, you know, I have the call log so I can see the amount of time. So I've gotten pretty good at like piecing together exactly what the time
what it
frame
was,
is.
yeah.
I can't be fucked to do it when I'm actually like
Doing it,
actually-
yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know why. I just can't do it.
Because you're just
I
like, nah, I'm
can't do
done. I spent the
Right,
most
yeah.
mental energy I want on
And
that.
I'm spent.
And I'm, yeah. I always think of that on House of Hours. Put your hands on the camera, and I'm spent. Yeah. I literally always think about that. No, that's exactly
You're
what I was
thinking,
thinking. Yeah.
You're taking a series of tunnels like the Viet Cong.
Yeah. You're a scared little mouse. You're a scared little field mouse.
That's right. I'm not even looking. Look,
Yeah,
it doesn't
like,
even matter.
yeah,
Look, I
like
don't
there's no,
even care.
yeah, there's not any
Yeah,
film in
there's
here. And I'm spent.
And I'm spent.
Ivana,
Oh my goodness.
Ivana Humpala. He just like
Okay,
looks at.
Ivana.
He's like.
And I want a toilet made of gold, baby, but it's just not in the cards.
I like when they're playing chess and he's like selecting the piece and he starts choking on. He's like, he starts fucking hacking it down.
He's full of, like,
Yeah, just sucks it all fast. Yeah. Then he like sticks it inside of his chin.
We keep war in Russia. We play chess.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, chess. Okay.
Okay, let me see when I sent. $10 or $2.24, $2.13, $1.45. I definitely took a fucking break in there, but I'm not saying that I did, so. I give and take. Well, the Excel sheet's like, because everything pans out too, right? Like I would not have been employed for this long if I was lying. Yeah, there are people that have tried to steal time from the company and have failed like miserably. And
Oh, I'm sure they try to
seen
do some
all of
shit,
them
yeah.
get fired. Dude, I've seen so many people come and go through the company, and I've been here for fucking years. I think I'm like the only person. Wait. I'm one of 2 original people from Black Tiger, their company.
Damn, still working.
Yeah,
Everyone else got fired.
everyone else is gone. Yeah, or they either left or fired.
Yeah.
And then I've seen people come and go.
Yeah, on
Like,
top of people already coming and
right.
going. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. And now there's new owners, so that's kind of interesting to be able to let them know the history of clients and.
You're basically
You know,
like their. I don't know.
I know, like I'm fucking their console, like.
Yeah, that's the word I was trying to find. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm handing off
You're
the
their
business to them,
reference.
like, I'm
Yeah,
the
yeah.
business,
Yeah, I was gonna say you're basically them and they're handing it off. Yeah.
But I work for them.
But you work for them. Yeah. That's kind of cool, honestly. I feel.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be a pretty cool feeling knowing that like these new owners have to basically basically come to you to know some history and get some
It
knowledge.
would be cool if they did, but they
obviously
don't
they don't.
most
I was
of the
gonna say
time. Yeah.
obviously you already know they're not going to because they don't care enough to. But
It sucks. It really does because it doesn't have anything to do with like needing to be involved on it as much as it is fun and cool to be involved like on that stuff. There's just a lot of there's a bunch of shit. It's just fucking work stuff. But like there's a lot of like important history with certain clients, and it does it should affect the way that we handle that client. And there's been a couple clients that we've had interactions with that I don't think were ideal because they didn't know the history of something and they didn't ask someone who would have known the history. So whatever. I just work here.
right, it's like whatever. I just get paid to be here.
But
so.
if you ask, or if I'm on the phone call, then I'll tell you.
yeah, then I can let you know. But
Right. I'll spend 3 hours out of 10. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Was it programming? It was kind of programming. Source. 38 minutes and 27 seconds. That sounds like 45 minutes to me. That sounds like. Yeah. So stuff like that. So like, look, if it's I round, right? So like, if it's
No,
I
that's
round to
fair.
15,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm not gonna fucking do. I used to do down to the minute, and then like one fucking lady in accounting got really pissed at me for doing it. She's like, you know how hard it is to enter your time card? She's like, just round up or round down. I don't give a shit. Just enter it. It all evens out. And I was like, oh shit, this lady's right. So like, you know,
right, hold up,
sometimes-
she's on something.
sometimes I round up, sometimes I round down. Like if I usually do the 7 rule, like, you know, halfway in between. So
Right, no, I do the same
if
thing with rounding.
If it's
yeah.
one above, I'll round it up to the next 15, and
One down.
so sometimes
yeah, down.
I get an extra 15, other times I lose 15.
So she's right, it all evens out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that fucking lady was genius.
Spot
bro. I'm
on,
like,
yeah.
Oh my god, like.
Lady has some
She's like, I
five-head
don't care
knowledge.
when you
Yeah.
leave or not. She's like, just put down the thing.
Just make it easy.
But I left it. I don't want them to say that. Just put down the time.
She's like, I don't give a
Put down
fuck.
the time.
Yeah.
15 minutes. It's either 15, 30, 45, or 00.
Oh my god. You're
From
right,
her
hold
perspective, though, on a number pad, that is way easier.
100 times easier
Yeah.
than having to type in 6 different numbers at once. Yeah.
Although, if you're really good with a number pad, you shouldn't be that big of a deal.
Right, but still, whatever. People
Right.
want
Get good.
easy,
Do your
yeah.
job.
Right.
Type in some numbers.
That's all you're doing.
11, 40. What can I even call the job if it's a confidential? What? Can I even call it a confidential project? Because doesn't that raise questions?
I was gonna say, yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
people definitely do not want to be hearing that. As like a
Footage export
citizen,
project.
I feel like you would not want to
Yeah.
hear the word confidential in like
Exactly.
a work setting. You'd
Yeah,
be like,
exactly.
what the fuck does that mean? Like,
Right. Oh,
Whoa.
certain people aren't allowed to know. Well, that means it involves certain people.
yeah. So then, who are those people? Yeah, no.
Mhm. Yeah, it's the side of the job that's like, I don't know. You don't really, no one can really train you on the dealing with this people and the
System,
politics.
Yeah.
It
It just
just
kind of
kinda
comes.
with
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
You either have the personality for it or you don't, really, to be honest.
And for the most part, I just like listen.
Exactly. I was gonna say
Finance,
that's
you know,
usually what it
like,
means
I
is
just-
shutting the fuck up and listening.
Right. Like, okay.
Letting them
Right,
just go.
okay.
Yeah.
Like even if, and then sometimes you have to find that point with certain people where they're trying to describe the issue they're having, and you know when you can stop listening. You know, like, because you're like, oh, okay, I got it.
Yeah, you just saw you.
Because anything else they say is
It's
just
just
gonna throw you
fucking
off.
yeah. It's just
Yeah.
no thought. You're like,
Or
okay,
isn't
never
part
mind.
of, or doesn't
The
have
actual
anything to do with
conversation,
me
yeah.
doing my job. Yeah, yeah, it's just like,
All right,
I'm
so
really upset about this, and
so I lost it. I
oh,
got
you know,
it.
I'm really sorry about that. I've been assigned to the project, and you know, here's when I was let you know about it, and I'd like to take care of this for you too.
okay, well,
It's like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
bitch, here we go. Yep, I know. I know. Yeah.
Mhm. Stuff. Mass export of video footage is what I called it before. Just one footage export project. Fine.
So defense, 3 more levels. Very nice. Well, back to getting fucking robocalls all the time. Sick.
Love it. Oh, does your phone support the... Do you have the feature where you can silence calls from unknown
To be honest,
callers?
I'm not sure.
Oh, you gotta fucking check that shit out, or that fucking shit save me.
Yeah.
At
that's
first
fine.
I was like, oh, well, what if... The only times I'll turn it off is if I know I'm expecting a call from a phone number that isn't in my
Right.
contacts.
Right.
Yeah. Other than that, they can still leave messages. So if it was important, they will leave a message.
See, like,
But otherwise, it just goes straight to voicemail. It doesn't even notify me.
okay. I was gonna say just because like I literally don't even save anyone's number. Like even my friends, I literally don't even save their number. So
I don't know how it determines. There's also like various apps that are supposed to filter spam callers and like
actual
show you.
callers.
Yeah, like
I think
whether or
that's what
not
mine does. It like says it will like say
scam
most likely. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know. I've never had great success with those because what happens when one of the numbers is marked as scam likely? They make another one, you know. So I never had a great luck. Yeah, what's funny is there was a ton of spam calls that I had one with T-Mobile, and like there was a ton of things that were being marked as spam that weren't spam. And then there was also things that were spam that weren't being marked. And then the funny fucking thing is when I called T-Mobile about it because I was having a problem, when they called me, their number showed up as spam.
That's hilarious. I was just laughing like so.
Yeah, I know. I told them too. I was like, yeah, I you know, I don't know if this is gonna get to the person that matters, but just so that you know. Yeah. That's so funny. Oh my god.
I'm sure that person was just like, I don't even know what to say. Like, yeah, I know.
It's like, yeah, I wouldn't think it
Yeah.
would.
Based on your shocked reaction, I can already tell that you don't even know.
Oh, well. Sorry to hear about that.
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do. Yeah. Oh, shoot. I gotta try to call that guy back. Let me try to call him.
Okay. Okay, I just gotta go back to it quick.
Alright. Just
Alright.
the most awkward fucking voicemail. I fucking like had to clear my throat at the beginning.
I hate
And then
that.
I started reading the wrong phone number for the company. Oh my gosh. We're fine.
No worries, no worries. It'll be okay. So
He was supposed to have a meeting with me at 10 o'clock, so.
right? If anything, he's the one fucking up the fucking process.
Yeah, I'm pissed. That looks like a great spot for documentation for the 15 minutes. I guess he's a busy guy.
Die, bitch.
Have you ever played Genshin Impact?
No, but I have it on Epic Games.
Oh, okay. It's free. It is a free game.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
No,
it's
I
a free
have
game.
not.
It's like a Chinese
Fighter game,
wait,
isn't it? Right?
well, it's kind of like a Chinese MMO or like a Japanese MMO kind of feel.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like that's the idea.
Right.
And so it's like super grindy and like
Oh, I know. Playing Dark
there
Souls.
are,
Yeah.
yeah, there are like loot boxes, you know, kind of thing. There's things to spend money on, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you don't have to like get any of it. There's like different characters and shit. And if you like lovely anime waifus, well, let me tell
Yeah.
you, they
This
know
is
what
the
they are
game for
doing.
you, yeah.
Yes. Yep. Yep. It's basically like it's not a competitive thing at all. It's just like
Just have fun
yeah.
grinding your own character.
Right. You can play with other people too.
That's pretty sick.
Like you can play with your friends. Yeah. What does he mean reused?
Well, I thought me and Silk were gonna be playing fucking RuneScape, but that motherfucker never fucking gets on, so here I am. Back into addiction. I didn't want to fucking get started again, balls deep again, so here I am.
Genshin. I just wanted to log in again. I got a Discord thing.
Oh, sick.
It sent me a thing saying, "Oh, free stuff in Genshin." I'm like, I used to play in Genshin.
Like, hold up. Yeah, free? Did you say free?
I like free.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I like free.
I know, and having spent like, you know, probably less than $20, but in the game, I was like, yeah, I will definitely take advantage of that.
Right?
Por favor.
My coworker, I got her number. I was like, kind of like telling her, asking her like, oh, what do you like usually primarily like use to listen to music on? She's like, oh, like YouTube. I'm like, oh, sick. Like, I'll have to like send you like all my stuff that I have on YouTube. She's like, oh, I'm already following you.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, fuck, okay, never mind then. Bet. Let's
Right
go.
on.
Hey yo. Hey yo.
Nice. She
Oh.
knows what's up.
That's so weird. Game update. Genshin Impact version 4.0 introduces the Nation of Justice and breathtaking underwater explanations with Lene, Lynette, and Freminette. Like,
It is.
what's
it's
the
still a
little
big-
fucking thing that we're talking about and I get a fucking
It's-
little thing about? What?
It's still in the top 10 like most played games like on the daily. Like it's a big game. Like I mean if especially not in the United States, like it's grinded a lot. Like you can play it on your phone and everything too. Like it's bullshit on the phone.
Yeah.
But it's like that level of integrated, you know what
Like,
I mean?
people play it. Like,
Yeah.
it's
a big
basically
deal.
like it's like Call of
Yeah.
Duty for every other place that's not America.
Yeah, but it's so accessible. Like this was one of the first ones that like was really accessible to well, it's more recent. It's updated and translated pretty well.
Right.
So it's a beautiful game too. It's basically like a free Legend of Zelda, but with Japanese MMORPG grinding. You know what I mean?
Nice. Love it.
Yeah, it's fun as fuck. The entire world, like, you don't play in like a world with other people though. Like, you're not just out and about like World of Warcraft, you know,
Roll
running
around looking
into
at people, yeah.
Yeah, but you can invite people to your world. You know what I mean?
Okay, so it is Japanese, so it's Dark Souls and all that, where you can like lay down a little sign. That person has to be standing next to the sign. They fucking
Kinda,
come
yeah,
into
yeah.
the world, and yeah.
Right, and then you can do like
Can you do like boss fighting and sends the person away afterwards and all that good shit?
No, it's a little like it's not as tough as Dark. It's like a lot more casual. It's like
Okay.
you have a party. It's party based, so you have like 4 people, but it's like a third person, like rotating camera. You know, kind of deal. You follow them behind,
Right.
and then you
right.
like can fight, and you all have like different skills and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's good stuff, and oh so tasty.
I was gonna say,
Oh, so
but the
tasty.
real fucking winning part is.
Oh my goodness. I remember why I play this
It's like,
game.
oh yeah. I remember there was this game back in there called Time Splitters 2. And bro, the fucking female characters in that game were just Oh
I
my
remember that
goodness.
game. Yeah, was that like the? Yeah, I remember that.
Like the basically the first
Yeah.
battle royale kind of game, arcade shooter shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because like there's like a couple like like my favorite character, like my two favorite characters is like this character named Cyber Fairy. Like, dude, like they would do like the 360 kind of like spin around the whole character. It would spin around like this bitch was like fucking like 4 foot, so that's probably like why I like short bitches. And then be like, dude, just the fattest ass was just a tiny little string or something just to go. I'm just like, bro, oh my god. Yeah. I was like, oh my goodness, my god, Jesus, this is a video game. Woo, woo, sweating. It's got me sweating a little bit, but yeah, I think that was the first. As a, I think what was it, like 6 or 7. I'm like, I like that.
Yeah.
Whatever that is, I like that.
That's good.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know what it is, but I know I like it.
Fortnite.
They always give out like if you take these surveys for them, they give you like free primo currency.
Oh really? That's funny.
It's just it's like maybe once every 3 months they'll send you one, and it's just
Right.
an in-game like. Do you play any of these games? They're just trying to like figure out statistics about
Of
their
like
audience.
what
and
game?
stuff.
Yeah.
I love to imagine a different character every time.
Right.
What experience do you have of watching anime? I currently watch anime.
Right.
I've watched anime before, but I am not watching it at the moment.
Violent.
I know what anime is, but I haven't watched it before. I don't know what anime is.
Yeah. I was like doing that. I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know what that. Yeah, what is that?
Knowing completely damn well, I know exactly what this is. You're not gonna get my knowledge.
Love is war.
Damn,
love
I'm
is
actually
war.
kind of curious. Hold up. I'm gonna look up fucking time splitters. Hold.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm thinking. I was thinking. Did you ever remember Time Crisis?
Oh, I love that game. Yeah, Time Crisis.
It was the
Yeah.
arcade shooter one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
was thinking when you said that. Time Crisis. Oh gosh.
Oh,
what a cool.
oh yeah, that's spicy. That's some spicy content right there.
That's a spicy meatball.
Oh yeah, like that's literally. She's weighing like absolutely nothing, bro. Oh my lord. Yeah, let me
I often look at anime-related fan art. Which of these statements describes your situation? Select all that apply. I often watch or follow virtual streamers. I've been to an anime comic convention in the past 6 months. I often look at anime-related fan art.
I like how it's often. Like often.
Anime-related fan art. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, like hold up. What
do you mean by that?
Yeah.
Does that mean
Yeah.
for you girls?
Spicy or
Does that mean cat girls? Because
yeah, because yeah.
I have bought anime merchandise within the last 6 months. Does that mean? Does that
Hold
include?
up. Yeah, I was gonna say hold up.
Does that include Booba? Oh goddamn! Oh my god!
Yeah, and that's in a fucking just old school video game where like the graphics were still fucking squares and shit. Imagine now, bro. Oh my
Surprise.
goodness.
Your eyes
Surprise!
look like my fucking face, bro. That's the widest fucking yeah. Why'd they have to do her like that?
Right? Like, yeah.
They had full control, alright?
And they still chose violence that day.
I was born like this, alright?
Yeah, some people were born like this, things. We were
Yeah.
fucking constructed in the fucking...
I've tried out cosplaying before.
Yeah.
Does that include...
Hold
I
up.
often browse anime-related communities. Does that include... All of these are like subtle hints at fucking
I
Rule
was
34.
I was gonna
swear to God.
say, yeah. They're really just trying to see how many.
Do you look up porn for this
Yeah,
game?
yeah, exactly.
How do you usually
Like, what are you
find
really
out?
doing?
Bro, they're calling people of the internet netizens.
Like,
I'm never clicking that checkbox.
like you could literally. Oh, you know what? I don't even want to know. I don't even want to have that
How do you,
described to me. I don't even want.
Citizens?
I don't even want to be explained. That. I already. Yeah. I just don't. That's retarded. That's stupid. I don't even want to.
You're not a citizen of the internet. You're.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just.
You know what? That's
No. Yeah.
China #1.
Yeah. I'm good on knowing that. I don't
No.
need to fucking. No, some things
America.
I like being oblivious to, just because it's like, you know what? I just don't even care.
I
don't need to.
know.
Yeah, I don't even need to know. It sounds dumb. Based on the simple fucking word of the one word that was said, I don't need to know. I don't want to know.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how much time I've spent on this character so far. Come here, Hans. Fuck you running to. You've spent 19 hours, 11 minutes in the world since you've arrived 976 days ago. What? How? I literally made this account fucking like 2 days ago. How the fuck do? What? Okay.
Bingo.
That man is smoking some crack or knows something I don't. Alright. Well, that concludes this session of our Hardcore Iron Man. We'll be back later. Deuces!